Hi, good evening. I wanted to take a few minutes and share my story. It's been a long time coming, and I know that I've shared my story a lot, just typing, on my blog or on my Facebook page. But I really wanted to take a moment and record myself just telling my story and how I got to where I am today, January 4th, 2016. Um, my journey started that last summer, but it really started way before that. I don't know about you, but I've been trying for a long time to just get my health and fitness under control. Um, I've watched all of the shows. I've done all of the pills, unfortunately, fad diets. I did the Atkins and I did Weight Watchers. I did everything, but nothing ever has worked. And I would lose a little bit of weight, but I never felt good. That was always the big question mark for me was I may have lost 5 pounds or, 10 pounds even, but I didn't feel good and I didn't look like I had lost that. I mean, the scale said that, but for me, it was something deeper, something where I wanted to feel it. I didn't want to just have the scale say that I lost 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever. But I could never get anything to really last and make me feel good at the same time. And I've always been a pretty confident person. I've always been pretty positive. I've had some real tragedy in my life, and I've managed to come out of that even better and stronger. And there was always something that was holding me back from even greater things. And not that I haven't accomplished things in my life, because I have, but there was always something that was just keeping me from taking that next step. And it was my health. And I have heart disease in my family, high blood pressure in my family. I've always been athletic, so that's never really been an issue. But as I've gotten older and I wasn't able to play ball anymore, I played volleyball and softball for a lot of years after high school and college. But I found that I wasn't able to do that. My back was bothering me all the time. I had back surgery. My knee was bothering me. It doesn't really bother me much anymore, but um, it is injured, so that's it's not just going to heal itself. But my back was something that um, I could help, and um, so I wasn't able to do all of these things that I wanted to do. And like I said, I tried everything, and it was so frustrating to not be able to get a handle on it. And I would sit and watch, The Biggest Loser. I would sit and watch whatever, and I would see other people, not necessarily looking the way I wanted to look, but when I looked at them, I knew that they felt good and that they felt confident. And I just wanted that. I wanted it really, really bad, just to feel good. And in June of this year, well, not this year now, June of last year, something clicked in me where I was just so sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I don't know what it was that made me finally just say, I don't care how I'm going to do this. I don't care what it's going to take, but I'm going to do it. And I need to feel good. Losing the weight, yeah. Being able to, wear certain clothes and all that, yeah. But I needed to just feel good. And I started going to the gym. I started eating what I thought was healthy. And that still wasn't really getting me anywhere. And I found Beachbody. And I found a system that has changed my life. I know people say I'm going to the gym, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and there isn't anything wrong with any of that if it's working for you. But if you keep doing the same exact thing, like I was doing the same thing, I was trying to go back to the same methods that I've always tried, and nothing was working. And if you're continuing to go through the same process and trying to get different results, I believe they call that insanity. I don't know. But I found something different and something that worked. And if what you're doing is working for you, that's great. But if it's not working for you, change it up. Try something else. And without a doubt, this has changed my life, from the people that I've met to the way I feel about myself, not only physically, but mentally. I read personal development all the time, every day. And I've learned how to eat. I've learned not to be I've learned not to rely on food. I've learned to enjoy food. And do I eat healthy every second of every day? No, not now. I can manage it a little better now because I have the habits and I have the tools. If you play a sport, you don't start right off just playing, with the best. You build up to that, and then you have the tools and the mental capacity to be able to play with the big guys, so to speak. I thought I was eating healthy, and I really wasn't. My portion sizes were way bigger than they needed to be. And I've learned all of that through the 21 Day Fix program. And I'm now doing PiYo, but I've learned how to take care of myself. And that's been the best gift I could have ever received, is to be able to take care of myself. And who'd have ever thought that I would have never thought, I always wanted to, but who would have ever thought like I would wear a dress? I would actually go shopping for a dress because I wanted to go shopping for a dress, not because I go at the last minute and have some function that I need to go to where I have to drive myself crazy trying to find a dress. I actually went out and I was able to buy a dress, get a dress because I wanted to get a dress. I don't have to worry about going in my closet and taking an hour to get dressed because nothing fits or it doesn't fit the way that makes me feel comfortable. Clothes aren't tight anymore. I can go in my closet and I can pick something to wear. And the only reason I may change is because I don't like the way they look together. Or I don't feel like wearing blue today, I'm going to wear red or whatever. I'm not changing because of the way my clothes fit. And what I've gained has been way, way more than what I spent to invest in myself in the very beginning. So many people say, oh, it's too much money, it's too much money. And I get it. It is for some people. But when you invest in yourself, you get paid back in rewards that you could never imagine. You get paid back with your life. You get your life back. You change so many things. You can walk with your head held high, and you can walk with your shoulders back, and you can walk knowing that you're doing everything possible to keep your body healthy and your mind healthy, because a healthy body and a healthy mind makes for everything in your life. It just makes everything better. And things are happening for me in my consulting business that I just, for some reason, just I wasn't able to get things spinning. I was always struggling, even with that, in every single area. In relationships, I was struggling. I was always stressed. And I know that you can relate. People out there can relate to being stressed, especially moms, of young kids. And I'm not stressed anymore. I don't have young kids to be stressed about, but I'm not stressed. I just enjoy my life, and I feel so, so much better that I've invested in myself. And if you can find the courage to take one step to invest in yourself, you won't regret it one bit. I guarantee. So thank you for listening. And if you know, want any information or anything, just give me a holler. I'm all over Facebook. People know that. But just let me know. I'm helping people is what I do. And coaching and teaching comes natural to me. And I would just love to help people feel the way I feel to get to that point. So thank you and good night.